Man, we got to pray for one of the big homies in this space, man. We got to pray for one of the big homies in this space. Now, link with Adam 22. Next is either Joe or Ak, man. But pray for my boy Ak, bro. I got you in my du'as, bro. Wallahi, man. I feel sorry for you. You didn't deserve this, man. Nah, but sometimes we all need a reality check. Before we get into it, though, like, comment, subscribe. My boy Ak is down bad, man. For someone who's motivated me, inspired me, giving me a blueprint to learn from as well. Sucks to see, but at the same time, I was watching Aunt Glizzy's video, and Aunt Glizzy tried to warn him. Several people tried to warn him. And the fact of the matter is, DJ Akademiks is a college graduate of like not no communications degree or not no, pretty surface level degree. But I think it was in like math or some side of some sort of engineering or whatever. So he's a smart man. Now, he has seen so much fuckery, being that he's covered the war in Chirac, he's covered several things. So for him to be in this position, knowing that he is well sought out for, young women are trying to get a bag, he knows all this stuff. He covers rapper scandals and scams about this, right? And if I haven't posted a lot of videos because I've been sick as shit, I just, barely getting better and shit, so. But my boy Ak, bro, 500K? Random woman coming out the woodworks talking about the R word? For someone as precautious as Akademiks, someone who's, Islander, Caribbean, Jamaican, they don't, you know what I mean? So to see him so stressed out, look at his face, y'all. Look at this. Oh, man, you can read the stress, the exhaustion, the frustration. Oh, my God, man.
Not really peeping shit. Nigga, I got $1 million in cash. $1 million. Not talking about 50, $1 million. One day, I get a new money counter. I said, let me try my new money counter, and I get it the bands. So I like count my money and wrapping the bands around them shits. I'm sorry if you're not like that. I said, what the fuck? I start going back to the dates where she's leaving my crib. So there's been multiple dates where her parents had to come drive up from Virginia, come get her ass because she's wilding, or the cops had to evict her. One of the times when her mom
at that point right there, she had to leave the crib. She was wilding. Her parents had to come get her, get evicted, whatever. Why go back to her? Why still deal with her? Now, me in high school, I liked crazy women too. That just brought nothing but drama into my life. But one thing I knew is that cat was going to be fire and it was going to be worth it. And now that I'm older, I realize how stupid that is, because there's so many decent women out there with just as good cat. We just love the adrenaline, the drama, the BS. It's fun. Like, it sounds bogus, but it's the truth. Because there's women that are literally drama-free, stress-free, go to work, have a job, go to school, whatever, that have just as good cat. But niggas want to come home to some arguments. Niggas want to come home to some dumb shit. Yeah, it's the truth. It sounds crazy, but it's the truth. But at that point there, that's when you should have left.
Because she's a woman and whatever. I used to just like, when she's like, oh, I need to go get my stuff, then I could leave. I would just go in the corner, let her and her parents or whoever walk through my crib and go get her stuff. What I didn't know is that my stupid ass, she knew the combination. This is a chick to like, this chick is like mad just inquisitive. She knew the combination. Monthly bills, it's shit looking bad. She come back, my stupid ass, of course, I'm like entertaining it. She give me access to her Ring camera in Houston. So I kind of have it, but remember, I just found out my money got stolen. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not even thinking it's her. I'm really thinking all type of different shit to me. But even I'm like, she don't even know my safe combination. Okay. When I looked at her camera, her Ring camera that's in her kitchen in Houston, right after she just moved, or she just left, one of them, like she'll leave, come back, leave. She brought out a bunch of shit. She took my money in socks. I count my money and I put them in $50,000 wads. It was in big socks that she put them in. And when I...
Hoo-wee. Bro is slacking. Bro is lacking, bro. Ain't no type of way 50 bands in socks. Someone can remove 50 bands of socks. Now, he having it. Big Act got the bands, the Lambo, the big mansion, He got the funds. But it gets even interesting. Bro.
I looked at the camera in Houston. Out the sock, 50,000. Out the sock, 50,000. Out the sock, 50,000.
Oh my God. That's 150K clean right there. Sock money. Oh my God, boy. 150K sock money.
She put the money in her safe.
But here's the part that trips me out. After Akademiks confronted,
Oh my God.
Here's what my dumb ass do. I take her back. I tell her ass, I said, put all my money in a bag, $500,000, get on the next plane in the morning and bring my $500,000.
Now look, I was watching Flacco's video. He's talking about I would never allow her back or whatnot. I think, but I don't know. Did you allow her back to bring the funds, and then you was gonna kick her out, but then y'all just ended up doing stuff, and then whatever, or like I would tell her to come back and bring the money. Everything else we'll deal with after. Just come bring the money. Oh, sweet talk. I still love you. We dating. You my girl. Don't trip. You was mad. I get it. You would never steal from me. Just babe, bring the money back. We gonna figure it out. We gonna deal with it. But don't trip. But staying with her, that's different.
Back to my crib. She did that, to be honest.
now
That's different. And then it even gets wonkier too, because apparently she was screaming and whatnot.
Of whatever shit, even though I keep telling you, when you got an issue with a girl, you can't really even do nothing but call the cops. The cops, I could tell, because my mama showed up today, my mama just immediately called the cops. My mom not playing. It's my house, though. I'm really trying to tell them, like, yo, y'all can get her to leave type shit, but, like, don't lock her up. The police literally looked at me and be like, yo, bro, we've been to your house 40 times, nigga, in the last couple months. We're locking her ass up. It's over. I'm sorry. Like,
Akademiks is
Yeah, you don't gotta leave, but don't lock her up. She could leave, but don't lock her. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I feel for him, because in a sense, it's like you work so hard to be very successful and be with people that you probably wouldn't have had the chance to be with if you weren't as successful. But then you question if they're with you only because you're successful. And that's such a tricky thing to deal with, bro. Because for me, like, I think about it, I just did my No Jumper interview, which was big for me and my platform. And then obviously more opportunities will come in 2024. And if 2024 goes as expected as it will, all the blessings that God written for me, I'm going to be very successful and be able to retire my parents and change not only my life, but my loved ones' life and my community's life. So when I get to that point, I'll be introduced to all sorts of different kind of types of women, right? Now, does that mean that they only like me because I've made it to that level, or were they just introduced to me in a different point of time in my life, right? But basically what I'm trying to say is, like, once you become successful, once you become the person that you want to be, you never know who's with you for you, right? So I thought to myself, and I probably might think different, or I'll let you guys know, obviously, but as the more successful I get, but I always told myself, like, once I get successful, I'm only going to be with a woman that wanted me when I wasn't as successful. Like, that's what I tell myself, but who knows, that might change as I get more successful, whatnot. But that's such a tricky thing to deal with, like being successful. And then the hardest decision in your life is who you spend your life with, right? Because you could either, have heaven on earth or hell on earth. Because some of the relationships and baby mama, baby daddy drama, Then you got a legacy to leave behind. And who do you leave all these millions to, Ak? The IAG model?